but we got to win some of these games. We can't keep dropping them.
Sounds good. Good luck tonight.
All
Have
right,
fun.
thanks, Sarge.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Steve Keller joins us here, and, of course, it's always fun to visit with him and just kind of talk a little bit about what is happening with the action for tonight. And he talked about some of the big three on his side. He also talked about a bunch on the other side. We'll do that more, and we continue with our pregame. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back and get ready for the second half of our doubleheader here as we've got basketball coming your way tonight. The number 2 team in the nation comes in here to take on the number 25 team in the nation in the second half of our doubleheader. We're back in 3 minutes right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
You're ready to kick off your fitness goals, and Access Fitness has made it that much easier for you. Besides the free towels, free childcare, and free classes, you're now invited to take advantage of no joining fees and only $25 a month. That's the kind of commitment Access Fitness wants to make to you as you commit to better health. As a locally owned and operated fitness facility, Access Fitness brings you affordable fitness in a friendly environment, and they're open 24 hours a day, every day. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
The taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. Free crispy tacos, small potato oles, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We're excited about 2019. It's a good time of year to give us a call and we can help you make a plan for your farm's specific needs. Looks like spring wheat seed is probably going to be a little bit short this year, but we've got some great varieties for you going in. We're starting to see some early movement on the pulse market, so we'd love to talk with you about that. Give us a call. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming. 466-5553. 466-5553.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
It's basketball on a Friday night right here on KNX 102.7 FM. We appreciate the fact that you join us as we are ready for the second half of our doubleheader tonight as University of Providence getting ready to battle it out against Carroll College Fighting Saints. Carroll will come into this 10-2 on the season, 9-1 in the conference, where you see the Providence Argos 5-5 in conference. They are 14-7 overall, and they are definitely one of the teams that continues to hang around from time to time. Coach Bill Keller in his first year here in this one, and it's interesting to watch him build the program already as he is starting to get things rolling his way. Of course, Anthony Owens was here last couple of years, and he still has a couple of the kids that are here from that program. And it was interesting, Coach Keller had talked about the big three on each side. Match Burnham will be one who averages 19.9 points here for the Fighting Saints. He'll be one of the seniors that starts tonight. And we all know about Matt Wyman. What an athlete this kid is from Great Falls. He is a good one. 17.8 points tonight. He can get up in the air and just a smart athlete and just a fun kid to watch. Dane Warp on the other side comes down to Haver, and he averages 18.9 points. And then you switch over and take a look at the big three here for the University of Providence Argos. Brandon Cotton with 18 points on an average. Austin Starr at 15.3. And then you got to jump right in with Jalen Shepard. He's got 17.6. And then Jackson Hassie, who's been marred with some injuries throughout the season early in this with a couple of ankle injuries. And then he's got that knee brace that he hurt when he was playing for the Montana State University Bobcats in football. Jackson Hassie comes in with 10.6. But he's not only a guy that plays big inside the paint, but he can also shoot the rock from outside from behind that arc. And so it'll be interesting to see how he plays. One of the interesting things that you will see is how J.F. Daho plays. I really think as a freshman, he is a go-to guy. He's a guy who comes out of Canada, and he is one that may have to be the go-to guy for Coach Steve Keller. And that's kind of what I was trying to get out of him, to see if he would mention Daho, because I think as a freshman, Daho comes in as one of the stains for this, of course, freshman team and the Argos. He's just very reliable. Just kind of gets things done out there and does a tremendous job as well. And, of course, you always have to wonder about how much time you'll get with Jacob Wetzel, as he averages right around 8 points. But he's the type of kid that he'll catch and shoot no matter where he's at on the floor. And just very good. Coach just kind of talks a little bit about how he is on the defensive side of things. And this is going to be one of those games that'll get up and down the court, no question about it. You watch this, Sue, as they get ready to warm up here, get the second game underway. Nice crowd on hand here for a Friday night, and you just get a sense the excitement continues to build. And this could be a very exciting game tonight.
Well, and I think, the other part with it is there's a lot of people that are here because, as we know, Matt Wyman from Carroll, who has all kinds of numbers and things going, he's from Great Falls, and as I went out in the lobby, there's a lot of people that are here just for Matt Wyman, which is always very exciting. On the flip side, we have Jacob Wetzel, who's from Great Falls here, and so it always brings, when we have Great Falls players here, it always brings out a big crowd. But both teams are ranked, both teams are big, and the contest is very competitive when these two meet.
Of course, when you line it up here and you get a coach that's been around the league for a long time from Western with Steve Keller, and then you come in here with a brand new coach for the University of Providence, with the Fighting Saints here as you come in, and his first year, and definitely a different style of basketball here for him as they get ready to get things started here. And should be exciting to get this all out in the open. And just quickly looking down the list here, as Kurt Paulson is going to be the new head coach this year. But just kind of looking at some of the matchups that they had here, and pretty exciting as you take a look at it. And, when you kind of break it down here, it's the shooting guards against the powerhouse of the Fighting Saints, and the outside shooting, of course, for UP with, as mentioned, with, Jalen Shepard in there, Austin Starr, and Brandon Cotton. So we'll see how it all pans out here. They are getting ready to do the introductions. They will drop the big flag at half court here as we honor America the way we should, and we'll pray to our God in just a couple of moments as we have our prayer coming up. And then we've got the starting lineups and the tip-off coming up in just a little bit. As you can see and feel the excitement from the McLaughlin Gymnasium on a Friday night, and just one of two great games that are going to happen this weekend as Rocky comes to town, as they will get ready to play on Saturday. 56-53 was the score of the previous game in this one. It was, of course, a win with the University of Providence in that one as they won it by 3. Let's take a 3-minute timeout and come back and get ready for our starting lineup and game number 2 of a doubleheader coming your way from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. It's all coming your way in 3 minutes right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
Step moments going with $1 any size McCafe brewed coffee and $1 any size soft drinks on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
It's basketball on a Friday night right here as we get into our starting lineups. Let's go to the Fighting Saints, and they'll start this way. Dane Warp will be in that starting lineup tonight for head coach Kurt Paulson. Dane Warp is a 6'4 junior in this one. They'll come right back, of course, with number 12, and that's Max Burnham. You'll hear his name called an awful lot tonight. Big athlete inside, 6'8", and a senior. They'll also go right back into their starting lineup with Campbell. It's Shamrock Campbell, who is a freshman from Spokane, Washington at 6'1". And then they come back with number 24, Matt Wyman, who gets a nice round of applause here in the Great Falls area. Matt is a senior at 6'7" from Great Falls. And then they come back with Ife Kalajaya is the senior at 6'2". He is the point guard here for this team. And, of course, the Fighting Saints are coached by Kurt Paulson. As we take a look at the University of Providence, a big line out there. We've got Mr. Argo standing there and ready to get things rolling here. On a Friday night, it is going to be Jack Taylor in the starting lineup. He will get things started here for the University of Providence, who come into this contest 14-7. Jack Taylor is a guard at 6'3" from Tampa, Florida. They'll come right back with another big guard out here. As they look at it, it is going to be a long time here for Jack Taylor to get introduced as he makes the rounds here. He's got a pretty good player. Brandon Cotton is one of the top three that we have talked about in this game, as he is one that is very tough as well. A 5'10" junior, Brandon Cotton from Tacoma, Washington. As they will go with then right back with their lineup is going to be, I think it's going to be Brandon or Austin Starr being introduced right now. It is. They jump ahead just a little bit here with Austin Starr at 6'3" and a senior, as he will go down and get some high fives. Jalen was introduced. Jalen Shepard from Las Vegas, a senior at 6'2", and then Jackson Hashley will come out of there, and he still has that knee wrapped up, and he is ready to get things started here. Jackson Hashley comes in from Kalispell, Montana. He's a center at 6'7". He is a true freshman here tonight. As we get ready to tip it up, Rob Tesh will run the league here for tonight, and he'll get things going as Ray on one side and Curtis on the other, as they are getting ready to toss the ball in the air for a second game of a doubleheader tonight, as we are ready to rock and roll on a Friday night right here, as we are going to get it started. I tell you, we are fired up after the game that we had a moment ago. The University of Providence women pick up a big victory as they won it 56-53 over the Fighting Saints in a game they basically led the entire way. It's about 4 minutes to go. They lost the lead by a couple, and then they just came right back. Emily Maldonado ended that game with 18 total points.
Yeah, it was a great game, and you had Parker, who played with 4 fouls most of the fourth quarter. So, yeah, it was a nice game. They put together a great game plan.
As we get the starting lineup here, it is going to be Coach Steve Keller going with a much shorter lineup, as Deshae Williams is not getting the start tonight. He is sitting on the sidelines. They come with 4 different guards, and Jackson Hashley will not jump it up against center against Matt Wyman. They'll go with Taylor here, as it's green and blue taking on the purple and gray colors here. The Argos will go right to left as they get ready to toss it in the air, and Matt Wyman literally clears it out of there. He's got some hop as he'll take care of the basketball, and they will get things started here on our first possession of the half. As Kalajaya has on the right-hand side with a couple dribbles there. He'll pull up from 16. His first shot is up and in, and he comes away limping, and he's always pretending he's hurt. He's kind of one of those actors out there, and he likes to draw a lot of attention to himself. It's 2-0 now. Saints in front on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Taylor's got it, hands it off to Starr. Austin backs it back out, takes it there. Couple dribble kicks right side. Is Jalen, has it on that far right side. JoJo jukes to the left, comes back to the right. Man-to-man defense being applied here. Left-hand side. They'll get Cotton involved here, who drives in with 10 to go on the shot clock. Backs it back out, hesitates, comes into the free throw line, kicks it right side. Taylor, head and shoulder fakes, comes inside the paint. 3 to go, left-handed left. Up and no, missed it there. Jackson hits it, and he'll save it from going out of bounds. And finally gathered back in, taken care of by the Fighting Saints. He'll go the other way. Campbell's got it, brings it to the front court. Kalajaya left wing, his shot no good, missed it, and Austin Starr's got the rebound. Starr will clear it out of there as we get things rocking and rolling here for our second game tonight. Down 2-0. Argos in this one as they bring it to the front court. Austin's got the basketball. Left-hand side, Cotton's got it there. Fires it inside to Shepard. JoJo kicks it around right side, back out to Austin. Thinks about the shot, decides not to. Down to 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Continue to pass it around. Finally, Jalen will take the shot. Floater, no good. Tipping it out, coming our way. Heads up, girls. Here it comes, and it's going to be tipped out of there. Now they'll go the other way. Layup, easy layup the other end. And putting it up and in is Dane Warp. He can score. He averages about 18.9 a game, and he's got 2 already. 4-0. It's the Saints in front. Make it 4-2 as Starr goes in and he puts it down for the deuce.
First 2 points for the Argos.
So they've got it there. 18-18 to go in our first half. 4-2 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Saints in front. Number 2 team in the nation here. Taking on the number 25 team in the nation. As a lot of teams are ranked from this Frontier Conference. That is just how tough they are. They'll play the Battling Bears tomorrow. They are ranked at number 18. Here comes Warp coming the other way. Loses it. Starr's got the rebound. He'll clear it out of there. 3-on-2 situation. Here comes Austin, right wing. Stops there. Likes to kick it back out. Long 3 on the way. Cotton up. No, missed a shot. Rebounded, taken care of by Dane, and a foul in the backcourt will be called. As Jalen Shepard will pick up the first whistle of the half. He's got 1.
That'll be the first team foul for the Argos.
He'll make that down. Thank you so much to our friends out of Hawaii from, is it the Big Island they told us, or Oahu?
I'm not sure, but they sure have great chocolate-covered macadamia nuts.
They sent us a box of those. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. As we enjoy our friends that listen right here on KNX 102.7 FM and, of course, on the University of Providence page. As we come back the other way, Matt's got it out top of the key, gets rid of it. He'll work it around down on the left wing, now back out top of the key as he passes it around here. As they'll kick it back out, Kalajaya will fire from three-point range. He is 1 of 3 as he misses that one, rebounded by Shepard. Coming back the other way, Cotton's got it. Hesitates down to that right baseline, trailing by 2 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Austin will gather it back in here. He's a competitor. I like Austin Starr. As they go inside, Jalen now will take the shot. His shot up and in. Nice shot there for JoJo. He's got it. He ties it up at 4.
First 2 points for Jalen.
Makes it 4-4 with 7:02 to go here. 17:02 to go in our first half on our Belt Bank scoreboard. As they come back the other way, taking care of the basketball is Campbell, who will give it over to Kalajaya. Out top of the key. Now they pass it down inside to the hands of Wyman. Matt decides to back it out a little bit. Now forces the action. Double team there. He draws a crowd. As they go in and back over to Matt. Around the perimeter they go. Long 3 on the way. This shot is off the mark. No good. As they miss the outside there. As that was Campbell took the shot. Shamrock couldn't get it to go. Still knotted at 4. Argos coming back to the offense now. Argos have it out between the center circles as they continue to try to break down this defense, who, by the way, they switched it up to a zone now. They have extended it way out on that right wing as going in, and a leap and leaner there from Austin. On the putback, he's got it for 2.
Austin Starr getting his own rebound, 4 points for him.
Austin Starr knows he has to play big here. He really got things rocking and rolling down there. Back in November, we were in Helena, and he got things happening there. Now the Argos are going to cause a turnover. No, they didn't. Last touch by Jack Taylor. Taylor right in the face down there of one of the basketball players of Warp. You see Dane's got a face mask on there.
Yeah, he must have had a broken nose somewhere along the line.
So usually that's something to protect the nose or something. Nice student body here tonight for the University of Providence, as they're on that far sidelines over there, ready to rock and roll. Dane Warp's got the basketball, and he'll back it back out here. Dane looks inside. Matt tries to spin around. Lyman, he'll take the shot, force it underneath, and misses it. Taylor's got an outlet. He'll go the other way. Takes about 5 steps to the basket. No travel call is up and in. Timeout is going to be called. Timeout, 30-second break. We'll take it with them with 15:39 to go here. It's a timeout, and the Argos are up by 4, 8-4, right here on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. We're back in half a minute on KNX 102.7 FM.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and ball drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Max Casino, we appreciate you so much for being on board with us. That is a great place to eat and a great place to spend a little cash when you gamble it up here as the Max Casino on board with us. And as always, we thank our sponsors around the area. They are going to get a number of mentions coming up here as we get ready for basketball. The Argos are up 8-4 at home here against the number 2 team of the nation. As the Fighting Saints coming back the other way, Campbell's got it. We'll go on the right-hand side of Kalajaya, who then takes a couple of dribbles. He is matched up man-to-man wise here as they're working around that right side. And then a basket and a shot is going to be made inside.
And that was Matt Burnham for his first two.
Well, Match makes that one and knocks it down. And it's a 2-point lead for the Argos on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 8-6. Taylor's got a head and shoulder fake. Now he'll take it in, stripped out of his hand. Warp stripped it out there on the defensive end. And Campbell's got the rebound for the Fighting Saints to Kalajaya. They'll go to Wyman on the right wing there. Stops there, goes back to Kalajaya with 22 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's Burnham from way out top. His shot rolls around. He's got it from out there Shamrock Campbell knocks it out there for two.
First 2 points for Shamrock.
Of course, Matt Burnham and Matt Wyman in there. Match is number 12, Wyman number 24, and makes it a 1-point lead now as they come back the other way. Head and shoulder fake and a take inside from Shepard. He's got it for two.
4 for Shepard.
As he makes that one 10-9 now. Argos up by 1. As they get it back on the other way, Argos with the basketball, or excuse me, on the defensive end. It's the Saints with the basketball. Campbell's got it around to Kalajaya. And Wyman will fire it from 20. His shot, nice smooth shot from outside. The Great Falls native knocks that one down for the trifecta.
That's what Matt's known for, is those long shots.
He's got it for 12 now. Makes it that one 12-10. As the Argos down by a deuce. Shepard coming back the other way. Takes the hop, goes to the glass, and a floater up and in. Nice take to the glass here. What a great way to protect the basketball as he makes it down for two.
He did a really nice job of just working himself right into that shot. 6 points for him.
So he's got 6 now. Back the other way. As a player control foul will happen down underneath. Shepard stands and takes the hit. Foul is going to be called against the Saints down there. An immediate timeout will be called here. We'll take it as we break away. We're knotted at 12 with 13:51 to go to half. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 1 minute right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. The new year is here, but it's never too early to start thinking about summer semester. Summer is a great time to start your education, work on prerequisite classes, or pick up credits you need for your degree at another school. Save time and money this summer with Great Falls College MSU and find out where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hi, I'm Parker Esri, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
Perfect. Second game of the night coming your way right here on KLX 102.7 FM. We are knotted for the second time tonight. We are tied at 12 right now with 13:51 to go on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard as we've got a great game coming your way. Going to be tough to beat that first one, and the University of Providence wins that one by 3, 56-53 in that one. Emily Maldonado ended up with 18. Parker Esri ended up with some foul trouble, but she still knocked down 13 points in that, and they end up getting the victory there. And congratulations to those guys. As we come back the other way, it's going to be tipped out, and coming off the other way, strong with the ball is Silvanica, as he'll take it up front court as he came in on the timeout. As they kick it at right-hand side, here's Matt Shot on the left wing. He's got it for 2. Long distance 2 for Wyman. He's got 2 more.
5 points for Matt Wyman.
He'll knock that one down out there and makes it a 14-12 lead for the Fighting Saints. Argos coming back the other way as Deshae Williams is in now. And it's going to be Austin Starr with the take. He'll stop there. Looks to go inside on the back door. Can he get rid of it? Now it comes back out to JoJo. Shepard backs it back out. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Shepard will fire from 21. Hard off the irons, no good. Rebounded, taken care of by the Saints. And they'll take off with it coming the other way. As they do, they've got the basketball top of the key. Hesitation drive here, take to the glass, and that one's going to go from Burnham, no good. But on the tip back, it's going to be Matt Wyman. He's got it for 2 more.
7 points for Matt.
Nice job there. And it makes it a 16-12 lead for the Saints now. As Austin Starr fires it from 3, that's no good. As Shepard's got the rebound, double clutch there, partially blocked. Kicks it back out to Cotton over to the right-hand side. No, Cotton pulls back from 15. Up and in, Brandon Cotton for 2.
First 2 points for Cotton.
16-14, Saints in front on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 12:15 to go here in our first half. I have to always kind of think about it as halftime and halves and quarters. Of course, girls are in the quarters, the women are. Men, of course, at halves. As Kalajaya will shoot it at top of the key. His three is up and in, and it's good.
First 5 points there for Kalajaya.
Hit the first shot of the half, and now he hit that three. Makes it 19-14 now with the Saints in front. Cotton's got the basketball for the Argos. 11:48 to go on the Belt Bellevue scoreboard. As Cotton will get rid of it, goes to Daho, who checked in here. As Daho goes inside, head and shoulder fakes, the freshman looks to get rid of it. Will have to hustle after it, and finally picked up, taken care of by the Saints. They want to run with it. As they go to the left-hand side on the give and go, take is up and in. Shot is up and in as the basket goes from Von Chunian. And a timeout from the University of Providence. They'll take a break here with 11:30 to go. We'll do it with them. Saints have opened it up to a 21-14 lead. We'll return in half a minute right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, that makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
21-14, 11:30 to go here in this one. In our first half, the second half of our doubleheader coming your way here tonight. And see, well, interesting. They swing it back and forth here, tied a couple different times as I'm looking out there and just kind of seeing what's coming out of there from the bench. Deshae Williams will bring it on the inbounds. Rob and Steve Keller having a conversation over there. You got a pretty good officiating crew right here. They've got a few years underneath them. And they will let them play. They'll stay on top of it, of course. As they come around the corner here, Wetzel comes in. He'll fire it for three as he comes in after the timeout. His shot no good, and rebounded taken care of by the Fighting Saints as Campbell with the ball. He'll bring it to that 10-second line. As he does, he'll come around the corner on the pick there, top of the key. As Kalajaya looks underneath, Matt Wyman will go up. He'll get the ball, splits the defense, kicks it back out. Campbell from 21, his shot rolls around, no good. Rebounded, and a hard block shot from the backside there. As blocked, as Shea Van Schoenen is the one that has his shot blocked. As then Cotton comes back the other way. He's double teamed on that baseline. Going to have to get rid of it. Timeout is going to be called here. And a quick timeout will be called as instead of throwing it away, they'll call the timeout here with a 30-second break. We'll take it with them. The Saints still lead at 21-14. We'll return in half a minute on KNX 102.7 FM.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Where do you see your future? Can you make a difference and bring passion and energy to a rewarding career? Great Falls College MSU offers 12 healthcare programs that lead to great careers where you can grow and make a difference for patients and their families. This is your future, your healthcare career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
21-14. That is the score here in our first half on the Belt Bellevue scoreboard. 10:43 to go until halftime. And again, a nice crowd here on a Friday night. 1 of 2 games as Daho's got the inbounds pass. He'll double clutch there. And they'll battle for the rebound inside. Everybody's getting a touch on it. They'll bounce it around before Daho finally comes up with it. And they'll reset it here. And with that said, it's a shot clock violation. And it's interesting, we've had the conversation numerous times with high school, having a shot clock in high school. But the issue that we always have is just like this. When do you reset it? You've got someone over there that's making those decisions, and it always stops play. And that's where we're at right now. They'll stop play, and they'll leave it right where it's at. Because they come together and see if, was it a change of possession? No, it wasn't. Did it hit the rim? No, it didn't. So they stay at 11 seconds. Argos get the basketball. They look to bring it on inbounds to Hashley. Jackson has been pretty quiet so far. He's double teamed, so they will go over to Shepard. Jalen comes in, drives, looks to get rid of it left side. As the shot on that left wing is going to be nice and up and in. As it's going to be knocked down from
Jacob
Wetzel.
His first three.
So he's got the first three, makes it 21-17. As he nails that one, he's 1 of 2 behind that arc so far. As the Saints lead it here with a 10-minute mark. As they come back the other way, down underneath on the left side, it's Matt Wyman with the basketball. He's already off to a pretty good start as he'll pass this one around right-hand side. Campbell goes back to Matt. Matt dribble drives, takes it in, kicks the left side. Over to Kalajaya. No hand on him. His shot is missed and rebounded by Campbell. His shot put back no good. Hashley's got the rebound for the Argos.
Well, the big boys are really fighting for the boards tonight.
Letting the boys play. Here's going to be a shot from Wetzel outside. That's no good. 1 of 3 behind the arc now. His catch and shoot shot is off the mark. And we've got a couple of substitutions coming in at the next dead ball. Matt Wyman will fire it. That's no good. Williams stands flat-footed, misses the rebound. And so then it's picked up by the Saints. They'll get it right back here. Saints will bring it on the inbounds up 21-17. Kind of a dry spell for a while here. As they pass around, Matt Wyman is open. He is just so elusive on that baseline. He gets it, puts it in for 2 more.
9 points for Matt.
His brother's going to be a great basketball player as well. Here's Williams on the right wing. His shot rattles around. That shot no good. And the missed shot there is a quick shot in that right corner is missed. And the Saints now lead at 23-17. They'll come to the front court as they have the lead. As Campbell has it out top of the key, they look to set a pick for him. And broken up. Good hustle there from JoJo. He's got a steal. Daho is going to pick it up. They're going to run with it. Here comes the Argos. 3-on-3 situation. It'll go Williams. Williams bounces over to Daho. Back out to Williams. Deshae Williams fires from 3. His shot up and in. It's good.
3 points for Deshae, his first score of the night.
Deshae Williams from outside. Stands about 6'8", and he shot at 30 feet, and he makes that one. Stands at 6'6", excuse me. I stand corrected. Brings them back within a 3-point difference now. Saints up 23-20 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 8:23 to go. It's Matt Wyman. Showtime as he takes it in. And a foul will be called here. As a blocking foul will be called underneath. And baseline is where they'll bring the ball in the inbounds. And that'll allow a couple of subs coming in here.
They're going to call that foul on Hashley. That'll be his first. Checking back in for the Argos is going to be Cotton as well as Austin Starr.
Wyman will go to the sidelines for the Saints for the first time here in this first half with 8:21 to go.
And so did Shamrock Campbell.
So they bring back in Osterfer, and he is in. And also in there is going to be Jovan Salavacena. As inside, as Burnham will lose it there. Actually stands straight up. And here comes Wetzel back the other way. He'll fire from 30. His shot up and in for the trifecta.
6 points for Wetzel.
Tied up for the third time tonight. Here come the Argos, tied at 23. As Austin Starr says, we could use a little help cheering section. As he's trying to get them fired up over there on the give and go. Here's a push shot from Warp. It's up and in for 2.
4 points for Dane Warp.
Jake Wetzel goes to the ground hard. He looks up and says, wonder how I ended up here. It's a 25-23 lead for the Saints. Cotton coming back the other way. His push shot as I think he is passing it to Jackson. I'm sure. We'll go with that. As Jackson Hassley's got the ball, 13 seconds to go. He's double teamed on the pass to Austin Starr. He's fouled to the free throw line.
That was a nice pass from Hashley to Starr, and Starr was going to just draw the foul on there because he really had no shot.
Austin will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
First time anyone's been to the free throw line.
Battling Bears come to town tomorrow night. We encourage you to get out here and support the University of Providence Argos. As we've got 2 shots coming up here. As you mentioned, foul is against Dane Warp. Dane Warp from Hammer, Montana, a junior here, stands at 6'4". Remember watching him play and calling a couple of those games back in the day. Lots of coaches here as I look across there. Some of them off. Of course, a lot of them played Thursday night. And we'll try to get some updates for you as we do have more basketball coming your way. Randy Bogdan is over on the other side of town. As both free throws are good, we're knotted up again. We're tied at 4. 25-25 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. As they come back the other way, as the Saints have the basketball. 7:22 to go. Kalajaya has it at the free throw line, bounces it down underneath and into the hands. Nice pass. Boy, I tell you, what a great look inside as they get rid of the ball from Burnham, and he just passed it over and got it to Campbell. And I think Campbell's the one that put it down there. Blocking foul will be called out front here, as that will be called against Thomas Fiard. I think I'm close on that.
We'll just call him Thomas A.
Yeah, we can call him Thomas. Is that all right? From Rockin', California. Shoot me a text message if I'm even close. 406-450-1147. Fiard, I believe it is. As the Argos have it, as they're working around. Now Jake Wetzel, he's feeling it, man. He's on fire. He's got his third 3. He knocks it down. 28-27. Argos make the lead here. Austin Starr says, come on, let's go. As he's down at the defensive end now. They would like to knock off the number 2 team in the nation as they come the other way. Tied up there as Warp gets rid of it. He's double team, triple team. Now comes right back to Dane. Dane cross angle pass to left-hand side. Left-handed shot on the far side, no good. Battle for it. Jackson's got the rebound. Foul will be called here. And the boys body up inside. Ashley says, I'm not having any of it. As he squares up with number 12 in the program. That is going against Max Burnham. The boys' temperatures, and we are going to say, Dane, you got to go sit down. As the crew is getting fired up on a Friday night. And
so they're going to just have a timeout right here, it looks like, to get everything under control.
Well, I didn't see any technicals signaled yet. The officials have come together here. And you can kind of see it building, and you do every time, especially when it's a heated game out here. And nothing against the officials. They've done a nice job keeping control of this. Only 5 fouls called combined. Saints have 3-2 against the Argos. Officials are still standing out there talking about this. And 9 points from Matt Wyman already, and Kalajaya has 5 for the Saints, 4 for Dane Warp, and he's the one that had been talked to. And a matter of fact, a timeout not too long ago, they kind of followed him to the sidelines and talked to Dane as he went to that sidelines over there.
Well, and I think the thing happened, it was just so explosive when it happened, and everybody just reacted, and they're just giving everybody time now here to settle back in.
So we'll see what happens here as we do get the Rays coming together and talking. And I think they have called a timeout, so we are getting the explanation coming up here.
We're having an official explain what's going on to both of the broadcasters, us and to Carroll Saints. So go ahead, Sarge, what did he say?
So yeah, that's cool that they come over and tell us that. They're going to have a personal foul, that they have one, and then they have offsetting technical. So they did call tees against Hashley and, of course, against Burnham as well. So they're offsetting tees. And so that is where we're at. So I appreciate the fact that they came over and told us that. And so really nothing that will happen, but you get another technical and you will go take a Culligan soft water shower in a hurry.
Yeah.
And that may happen because we got a lot of time left here.
Well, and you have 5 team fouls for the Saints. You have 3 for the Argos. Kudos to the officials, giving every time just to settle back in. Also, kudos to 2 of the 3 came over to explain what happened so that the broadcasting team has it all okay and knows what's going on. They explained it to the Carroll broadcasters as well as to us. And just everybody it's kind of exciting, you know, that the kids have that much passion to want to win and play well at this game. And everybody's just all settled back in now. So, you know, those of you that aren't here, you paid for basketball, could have saw a little bit of boxing, which is not a sport yet, but it might be coming.
So with the offsetting technicals, it looks like and the foul that was called, it was a rebounding foul, so they do have a second personal foul on the board. And I believe that is going against, well, it might be.
I think that it must be.
Well, that is going to go against the Saints. And so that will go against Santos Piarguez. And so he's got 2.
Hashley has 2.
So Hashley will pick up the foul. Well, that's who it is on Hashley. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Hashley.
So it's Hashley. He's still in there. Okay, so he's got 2 as cooler heads prevail. Thank you to the fishing crew for working with us, too. The officiating crew doing a nice job. And those are just veteran officials out there taking care of business. So we're back to action. As we do, it is 28-27. Argos up by 1. They have the basketball. They'll come to the basket to the front part here. Lob pass to Hashley as he goes up underneath. He is fouled, but they don't call a foul there. As an insight to officiating, if the ball goes up, that means they grab the hand. It did, and the whistle was not blown. So a foul is not called here, and Campbell will check in for the Saints as they will go to the sidelines on that far sideline over for the Saints as they come back into Hashley. As Jalen now gets the inbounds pass, kicks it back out to Cotton, who fires from 3. His shot up, no good. Jalen still on the floor, and they'll pass it around. Finally, he jumps up because the Argos get the rebound. Cotton jukes and jives with the ball at the top of the key with 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Here's Wetzel's shot, no good. Missed that one outside. Rebounded, taken care of by Campbell for the Fighting Saints, down by 1. 5:51 to go, first half action in our second game on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Ashley giving all kinds of time out front from Steve Yard as they'll go down for a Warp. Ward will take the shot outside, no good. Our Steve Yard has it, gives it on the give and go back to Warp, and a blocking foul here. And that was one of those fouls that's going to be called against Wetzel because he kind of turned it in, kind of added a little extra to it.
Yeah, he went in to get a rebound, and then when he turned, they were shooting. Carroll was shooting, and so Dane Warp is going to be at the charity stripe. First time there for the Carroll Saints to be at the free throw line.
He will go there to that charity stripe trying to tie it up. We've been tied 4 times already in this first half. And the second one is good, so that will tie it at 28 now on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard.
Checking in for the Argos is Daho.
So he'll check back in here. Daho comes in here.
Wetzel will check out.
JF Daho is getting some playing time. Tied at 28. Warp at the free throw line. The Blue Pony native will take the shot, rolls around. He's got that one.
6 points for Dane Warp.
Boy, we have gone back and forth. The biggest lead so far has been 6. As I think the Argos trailed by 6 at one time. They led us by as much as 4 as they come the other way. And now Jalen Shepard has the basketball. Top of the key. He'll go around the right-hand side. Stops there. Looks to give it out to Brandon. Brandon Cotton hesitates. Takes it to the glass right-hand side. Up and in. Nice shot there from Cotton. And he went down kind of hard there.
4 points for Cotton.
And he's going to grimace just a little bit, but he's a competitor. And a cute little smile of him will come out there and more of a grimace as he'll get a little applause there.
A little stinger to his knee or ankle, it appears.
Or something else.
Yeah, maybe.
30-29. Argos in front. 5:08 to go on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Campbell with the basketball for the Fighting Saints coming back the other way. And he'll go over here to the top of the key. Gets in the hands of Thomas. Thomas A. has it and goes right side to Dane Warp. Warp with the basketball against the man-to-man defense. As Warp comes around, kicks it around, down left side now. 9 to go on the shot clock. Kalajaya has it out, top of the key to Campbell. Campbell will drive in, back out to Kalajaya. Jukes and jives, takes it inside the paint. A little 4-shot up and in. He's got it for 2.
2 points for
Kalajaya.
7 points for him.
Yeah,
all right.
He's got 7 already in the contest. And makes it 31-30 now. Inside to Hashley. Hashley player control foul. That is going to be a foul called against him. And that was kind of an easy call.
That was pretty easy. I'm not an official, but that was pretty easy.
Hashley's got his 3rd, yeah. So he'll go to the sidelines. Deshae Williams will check back in.
And it definitely was a foul watching Coach talk to him.
Coach Keller says, I don't know that I'd stand there and kind of eye up Rob Tesh, who's been around the league as long as Hashley's been alive, probably.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Rob, I've officiated a couple of tournaments with him back in the day, and he's still doing this. Puts on a lot of clinics, by the way, officiating clinics. And a foul, 3rd against Hashley, so he will have to check out here. 5 team fouls called either way, and here comes the Fighting Saints with 4:25 to go. As they come back the other way now. And top of the key, pass underneath to Dane Warp, head and shoulder fakes, takes it on the other side, back top of the key, Campbell. Campbell from 3-point range, he's got it for the trifecta.
That's 7 points for Campbell.
4-point lead now for the Fighting Saints. 4:09 to go here in our first half. As they continue to bring it up to the court now. As they go inside, Shepard on the give and go will go under to Shepard and hand it off, and here's a shot from Starr. That's no good. And Austin Starr missed the shot. They'll quickly go down the other way.
He just has a real gentle touch when he shoots.
Just a soft floater as they pass it down to Thomas A. Now left wing back to Campbell. His 3 up and rolls around no good. Rebound and a foul will be called here. Thomas A. says, you know what, I'm going to help you out because I knocked it down.
And there you go. I mean, that's just the kind of sportsmanship that few of the players have.
Thomas A. Field.
Checking in now for the Carroll Saints will be Villa.
3:45 to go here. First half action. It has been exciting. 4-point difference, 34-30 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Saints in front here. And walking it up is going to be Brandon Cotton for the Argos, trailing by those 4 points. Cotton will bring it to that half-court line against that man-to-man defense. Williams looks to send a pick here. Cotton now hesitates. They think to get it to Williams. They don't. He was open for a while. Now they come to JoJo. And Williams isn't ready for the pass and goes out of bounds.
Everything is just so quick. It's, you know, like even when you said he's open for a while, that means it was about 1 second.
Yeah, and he was open, and the pass just came in there, and he just still had his hands down by his waist. And I tell you, when you work with these 3 guards, you would better have your hands up ready to play. Remember the old diamond patterns they always told you? You better have that diamond pattern set there and ready to go. So here comes the Saints, 3:16 to go, first half action. They're up by 4. As they go inside, here is Matt Wyman, who's bumped off the mark. No call, and he makes the shot. He's tough.
That's 11 points already for Matt. He's the leading scorer for both teams.
I'd sure like to know if he's got a look at the European League or going on to the NBA because he can play. As this shot is no good, and Dane Warp's got the rebound. And he's going to clear it here for the Fighting Saints. He wants to run with it. as he'll hand it off over here to Wyman. Wyman kicks it over to Kalajaya, fires it from left wing. He's got it for 3. Timeout will be called here for the Argos with 2:45 to go. We'll take a break with them. It is 39-30. Argos trail by 9. We'll take a 60-second break right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Ooh, yeah. Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato legs, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Basketball on a Friday night right here on KLX 102.7 FM as Jenna Radich on the far side is participating in the Shields Night Roll the Dice game over there. As she is rolling the dice, look at her shake them. Now she's going to spin them in the air, and she's trying to get, 7 come 11 maybe?
I don't know what they're trying to do over there, but
Tucked to Windy at halftime for Shields as we get back to the contest. Saints have jumped out to a 9-point lead, the biggest lead of the night so far for them. As we come back, the Argos will have the basketball trailing 39-30 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. As they come around that right-hand side, as Cotton with the dribble drive, takes it inside, stops there, bounces it over on the right side to Austin Starr. His nice little 10-foot shot is up and in.
8 points for Austin.
So he'll make that as he knocks that one down. And a long dry spell as the Argos get that one. Carroll Fighting Saints in this first half are shooting 55%. The University of Providence at 42 right now. And a whistle and a foul underneath. Here is a foul that's going to be called. And this will go against Jalen Shepard. And a technical foul back-to-back. You just so want to tell him you're not going to go against this guy. And you're only going to get so many chances before he's going to take care of business. And then it's going to be back-to-back fouls against Shepard. He's got a technical.
Well, and the big part about it is because things erupted so early in the game, these officials are doing an amazing job of keeping everything in control. And you as a former official, right now, you're just wishing that you were at a halftime break where everybody could settle down. But they're doing just an outstanding job because those tempers flared early.
So you get into the situation now. The Argos have 7 fouls. I don't know if this is the 1-and-1. They'll shoot the technical, then point of interruption probably is what they'll do. That's what we get from over here. So we'll go to the free throw line. And as we do at the charity stripe, it'll be Campbell to shoot as soon as we get it all worked out. So with that said, the foul is going to be called, and that was Jalen Shepard's third now. And you start getting them 2 at a time, they pile up in a hurry.
So at the free throw line is Shamrock Campbell. This is his first time at the free throw line. He makes the first one, 8 points so far to him.
So the free throw coming up here again. Again, we appreciate the officials coming over here. Shepard's still not going to let it go, and I don't know if I'd be over here saying too much about it, as you just kind of want to get to the point that says you might want to just get out of here. And so now they'll give the ball to the Saints here, as made 1 of 2.
He made 1 of 2.
So 40-32, 8-point difference here, 2:08 to go in a heated contest here on a Friday night.
Jared Burr is checked in now, so Jalen Shepard will check out.
And you just knew it was coming. I mean, you could just tell. As they do get on the inbounds, Dane Warp has the basketball. He'll drive down there and kick it back out to Campbell, top of the key. Campbell left wing. Now they'll go to Kalajaya and pass it back out to Matt Wyman with 20 to go on the shot clock. He'll drive inside, kick it back out left side. Campbell fires from 3. He's got a couple of them. Takes that shot, missed it. Rebounded Austin Starr's got it, gives it to Jared. Burr wants to get it to the front court in a hurry. Cotton back to Jalen, out to Austin. His shot no good. On the putback, though, as Jake Wetzel couldn't get it inside. And shot is missed there, and we go back the other way. Saints up 40-32. Campbell's got the basketball here out towards the Taco John side. We'll pass it out to Thomas A. or excuse me, that is not Thomas A. That is going to be into the hands of
Campbell.
Villa. And he'll take care of it. Back to back out. 9 to go on the shot clock. Kalajaya fires from outside. His shot for 3 is good outside. Timeout will be called here on the shot from the Fighting Saints. They'll take a break, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Saints are up 43-32. We're back in half a minute on KNX 102.7 FM.
At Benefice Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefice has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefice East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
Argos find themselves in some trouble here midway through this first half. They're down by 11 right now. And Jalen Shepard on the bench with a technical foul and 3 personal fouls to his credit. 3 technicals so far handed out in this first half in this contest. Number 25 taking on number 2. And here comes Jared Burr with the basketball for the University of Providence Argos with the dribble drive. Stops there. Gives it over to Austin Starr, who will fire it from outside. His shot is no good. And then it's going to go off the other way as the Saints have it. Saints with the basketball. And Matt Wyman just kind of twisted his knee. And he got tiled up down there with Austin. And I don't know if they banged knees or if he twisted it, but my goodness, I hope nothing happened there.
Yeah,
he's in pain.
Matt is in pain, that's for sure.
Matt is in pain down there, and they were just coming down running side for side. The good thing is he's bending that knee back. And I don't know if they clanked knees together or if he actually twisted it, but boy, he was hopping pretty hard down there.
Well, and Austin Starr went right for him right away, so I do think that the two of them must have just bumped knees together because Austin Starr got right there to try to help him out.
Well, you just hate to see anything happen to anybody out here. The trainer's out there right away. And looking at the star from Matt Wyman. They are bending it back and forth, and so that's good news. Other basketball games coming up this weekend, of course. Tomorrow afternoon, we've got the Bobcats. Bobcats and Grizzlies will square off. We'll have the women over here on KLX 102.7 FM. That contest at 2 o'clock. Had a chance to talk to Coach Benford here this week in our coaches show. Always fun to talk to her and kind of get the insight of what's happening down there in Bozeman.
Well, she's just such a positive person, and of course she comes from such a amazing background herself, playing professional basketball, and she just brings so much to the table for the Bobcats. And as a woman professional, she really gets it and understands what's going on. And so
Matt Wyman will kind of limp his way to the exit door down there.
Austin Starr, good sportsmanship, helping him off the floor till he got to the door.
So Matt will kind of leave here with a round of applause, and he is favoring that left knee as he heads out the door there. So anyways, we talked about Coach Benford, 67 points in a game that she played in a league other than the WNBA, and I can't remember right off the top of my head what it was, but 67 points for her.
And you know, the thing was, when you were talking to her about it and you asked her what she remembered, well, I remembered all my teammates playing well and allowing me to shoot, and I remember, and she never once said something that she did. It was just an amazing interview.
So E2 Villa will check in here for Matt Wyman. He's back in. Match Berman has the ball, or Campbell, excuse me, has the ball out here to Kalajaya as they go inside to Dane. Dane will get rid of it. And now we'll kind of continue to pass it around out front as Yoshi Van Chewen. And a foul will be called here on that left-hand side. That will be enough to put them in the 1-on-1 as the Saints have opened it up to 11-point lead here. And the pace has definitely hit the brakes here in this one.
Checking back in for the Saints will be Chase Burnham. I guess that'll be his first time in the contest. At the charity stripe is Kalajaya. Also coming in for the Saints. Let's see here. I had a number and then he turned around. Number 22, Shamrock Campbell.
Campbell back in. So Kalajaya at the free throw line. His shot is good. He gets that one on the bonus. He will get the extra shot.
14 points for him.
44-32. Saints have opened it up here. Boy, they go deep.
Yes, they do.
They go deep on that bench over there.
Sub a lot.
number 2 team of the nation, looking to make it into the tournament again in Kansas City. Is a second free throw no good with 37 seconds to go. 10 seconds difference on the shot clock, game clock. As Cotton will back it back out here. Argos really need to get something rolling right here. Cotton will go inside. He'll force the shot, trying to draw a foul. Nothing to do. But Williams is there to clean it up, and he'll put it up and in for 2.
5 points for Deshaun Williams.
So he's got 5 with 20 seconds to go. 10-point lead here. Argos would like to cut it to single digits if they can before the break. We will have a conversation with Haley coming up at halftime as we visit with her from KFBB. And timeout is going to be called as she's pushed out of bounds. Haley Sutton here has done a lot of sports in the area. As they do call a timeout and not being pushed out of bounds. 6.1 seconds to go. We'll just keep it right here, Brian. We'll give you plenty of time. Well, let's take a 30-second break. 30-second timeout with the Saints up by 10. We'll return in half a minute right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
You're ready to kick off your fitness goals, and Access Fitness has made it that much easier for you. Besides the free towels, free childcare, and free classes, you're now invited to take advantage of no joining fees and only $25 a month. That's the kind of commitment Access Fitness wants to make to you as you commit to better health. As a locally owned and operated fitness facility, Access Fitness brings you affordable fitness in a friendly environment, and they're open 24 hours a day, every day. Access Fitness, real people, real results.
Interesting first half, to say the least, when you get the top 25 teams together here. Number 2 in the nation, Carroll Fighting Saints taking on the University of Providence at number 25. And interesting here, 3 technicals handed out in this first half. And a game that it really has gone back and forth. Matt Wyman has gone to the locker room already with that left knee injury that he has had. And we have Jalen Shepard on the bench with 3 personal fouls. One of those was a technical.
We have Jackson Hashley with 3 fouls on the bench.
One of those was a technical. Dane Warp has a technical. And with 6 seconds to go, the Saints will get the basketball in, up by 10. Campbell will bring it on the inbounds as they look to do that, as they'll stack it inside the paint, and now finally kicking it way out here and pass it over the head. And it should stay, well, it'll go with the University of Providence. As it was, I was going to say it should stay on that baseline, and it will. Jack Taylor comes back in. So you've got the guards in there. Taylor, Austin Starr, Brandon Cotton, and Daho. Jeff Daho in there as well. And now we're ready to get things going again with 6 seconds to go. 10-point difference. Cotton's got it here with 5 to go to the half-court line. He'll drive down, come the other way. Puts up the floater. High floating shot, no good. Missed it, and that will be the half. We've got a lot to talk about. We'll do it in just a couple of minutes right here. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. And we come back with our halftime show as we made it to halftime, the second game of our contest. Saints up 44-34. We're back in 2 minutes right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. The taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato olies, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great
Haley,
Falls.
right? Yeah. Say the wrong name. Basketball on a Friday night right here on KLX 102.7 FM. The Saints go up by 10 towards the locker room. The big story of that first half is the fact that Matt Wyman limped out of here with his knee, and that's what he looked at to start with. So we will see how he does in that second half, if he comes back or not, as he was really a key factor in that first half to get things rolling here. Haley Sutton joins us here, and you've been around sports a long time. Give me your thoughts of that first half there.
Well, you know, I think that this was going to be an interesting matchup coming into the game. You've got the underdog team in the Argos facing off against one of the best teams in the NAIA. So I think a good start for the Argos. They've got to eliminate some of those turnovers that they're having. They've got to get their shooting a little bit better from beyond the arcs. I think that's where they shine with their three-point shooting.
It's interesting because we were in Helena when they played back in November. The Argos were up 18 at one time before they ended up losing that, I think, by 12 or whatever it was. The Saints are so deep, aren't they? I mean, they are just loaded with talent, aren't they?
Well, one of the things that stands out the most to me is they've got a lot of senior talent in Matt Wyman, Dane Ward, but then they've got Shamrock Campbell, who's come in throughout the season, now making his way into that starting lineup, and he's making big plays. He's the one taking that technical foul shot and pulling up from three, catch and shoot, so it's cool to see him getting in there.
You know, and the one that I always kind of overlook for the Saints is Kalajaya, but, I mean, he averages right around 15, 18 points a game, and they always seem kind of quiet. I mean, he draws a lot of attention to himself with different things, but they always seem kind of quiet, like the threes he's been hitting here. He's just always kind of right place, right time, isn't it?
Yeah, he is, and I think, you know, what makes this Saints team so dangerous is that they all can do it. You know, when I'm shooting highlights, one of the things I look at is, you know, oh, there's a little bit of space. Are they going to be bold enough to take it? And what I've noticed today is that all of these guys, anytime they get even a little bit of space, they're pulling up from three, they're pulling up from the elbow, and they're making those shots.
Give us some history on you, Haley. You come from where?
I come from Dallas, Texas, the best city in the world. It's way better than Houston, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up in a little town south of Dallas. I did my undergrad at Texas A&M Corpus Christi down on the coast, which was so much fun.